Hey Card Pack, this is Justin Holiday of the Indiana Pacers. Welcome to the Sports Card Consultant Show. First of all, you better get my rookie card. It's gonna blow up. Second, thanks for supporting the show and being awesome. Enjoy.
Hey, what's going on, Card Pack? Today is the last day. Tomorrow we're going to be doing the drawing for the winner of the Prism Cello Pack Football Prism Cello Pack giveaway. Tomorrow I'm going to be picking the winner, so today is the last day you can enter the drawing. And how you enter the drawing is you go over to the podcast and leave a review. That's it. So there's a link in the description. Go over to the podcast, leave a review, and you are entered. I'm going to be drawing the winner tomorrow. Today is the last day, and currently, let's see how many people are even in it. Only 28? Only 32 people in, so you have a really good chance of winning. And let's really ramp this up. Let's get it to at least 50. I mean, come on, there's got to be at least 50 people that want this Prism Cello Pack. I mean, this is a little discouraging for me doing giveaways. I mean, seriously, you got a really good chance of winning this. Just go over, click the link, and leave a review for the podcast. I'm going to be drawing the winner tomorrow. Also, I want to remind you of the Sports Card Society, where almost every day I send out an exclusive sports card opportunity. I send out a video that's about 5 minutes long. I show the player, I show the card, and I show all my data and reasoning and research as to why. And I also say my exit strategy. You know, am I going to flip this thing in a couple months? Am I going to hold it long term? What do I plan on doing with it? It's only $12.99 a month. I mean, it's only like 40 cents a day. And here's some, or $129 a year. You also get access to the private Discord group, which is filled with really great sports card investors. A lot of good conversations going on in there. That alone is worth the price of admission. So I'm going to show you some examples. Here's this Michael Jordan here. We were getting it in January for about $25-$30. Today, in February, it went for $140. This chipper, we were getting it for about $75-$80 in January. Here on February 26th, sold for $139, $170 on February 26th also. We were getting this Kobe in January for about $160. Here it is going for $500, $600 best offer. And this LeBron here, we got this in January too for about $150. And here it is in February going for $630. So a lot of good reasons to be in the Sports Card Society. I mean, well worth the money. And I give you a new video almost every day outlining sports cards picks like this. And if you want to learn how I'm able to find profitable cards like this time and time again, I put together a course called The Delta Factor that'll show you how I do it. Because I get questions from people literally every day asking me, how do they find good cards? Should I buy this card? Should I buy that card? How can I tell if I should buy this card or buy that card? And I'm like, I'm just going to put together a course. It's about 7-8 videos, about 3-4 hours of content outlining exactly my process, how I go through and I find this card for $150 and I realize it's undervalued and then it's about to spike up. And then all of a sudden next month it does that. This Kobe here going for $160 and then the next month it's going for $500. This chipper going for $170 in February and we were able to snag it in January at about $75, just about a month prior. Delta Factor will teach you how I do all that. All right. Link for that in the description. Link for the Sports Card Society in the description. Let's dive into the content. Be sure you subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell. And then, of course, smash that like button. All right, so I'm in the Market Movers tool. I went to Price Movements by Card, pulled up Basketball, PSA 10. Today we're going to be looking at the top 10 basketball cards that are going down. So you're going to want to see what's on here today because it's just as important. If not more, well, it's just as important to look at the ones that are going down compared to the ones that are going up. So you can see number 1 and 2 on the list here. Excuse me. I just ate some breakfast, and I'm a little congested, I think. Anyways, number 1 on the list is the Zion 2019 Prism Draft Picks, down 29.7%. Let's pull up the chart on this. I think this one was up a good amount last week. And if you were listening, you heard me saying, do not buy this. Don't get in this. Don't ever buy these cards unless they're brand new coming out and you're going to flip them super fast. That's the only time to buy them. Other than that, stay completely away from these cards at all costs. These college jersey prisms, stay away from them. College jersey cards, stay away. Pop count of 1467. I'm not even going to look at this card because, see, let's take a look, though. 30 days ago. I think it spiked up some. And I said last week, I was like, do not buy this card. Do not buy this. See, here it was going up. It was all the way down here. at $75, and it went up to $148. And I got some people excited, and I was like, do not buy this card. Stay away from this card. And here we are going down. Now, just because something's going down doesn't mean that, oh my God, see, I was right, blah, blah, blah. But listen, keep track of this card if you want. It's not going to be a good investment. Stay away from these draft pick cards. These college jersey cards, rather. All right, number 2 on the list, Michael Jordan, 1989 Hoops All-Star, down 29.7% on the week. Let's chart this one. Let me get some coffee while it loads. Pop count of 2105. You know, I finally started watching the Last Dance documentary. I'm about 8 episodes in. For some reason, I've just never watched it. It's pretty good. Pop count of 2105. Started the week at 325. Ended the week at 228. So that is quite a drop. Let's pull this one back 30 days. Well, with the run-up Vintage had, it's not surprising to see. I think that this is a dramatic dip. I think that that's kind of cray. I think it's worth more than 228 looking at this, because it's not going to go for 304 on the 4th and then on the 6th go for 228. Michael Jordan. That's just, it's worth more than that. That's just kind of an outlier of a dip there. But it has steadily been going down ever since that big run up in January. I wouldn't be buying this card right now, but I will probably be a bit later when it comes back down. Let's pull back 60 days real quick. Might tell me where I think the floor might be. Okay. I mean, the floor, I don't think it's going to go back to 130. I think if it's really around 228, that's probably the floor. If you can get it for around $200, that is probably the floor looking at this chart. And just kind of using my gut and my experience here, with it going up to almost $400 at one point. It's been slowly going down, but it is Michael Jordan. Pop count's not crazy. It's not exactly a rookie card, but it is a 1989. I wouldn't be buying this one. Well, damn it. Let's look on eBay, because if it's really going for low 200s, I'd be a buyer on it. Let's go to buy it now. Shipping, price was shipping lowest first. See a bunch of them up here for, the lowest one you see is $319. I knew that just was some kind of chili dipper outlier of a sale, so I wouldn't be buying this one yet. Number 3 on the list, LeBron 2018 Optic Base. So this is Optic Lakers rookie, down 23% on the week. So it started the week at 119, and the latest sale is 92. Pop count of 1107. Let's pull this one back 60 days. It had a bit of a run up here in early February, with, it says, a high sale of 195. But I'd say a high sale of 150. That 195 is just too much of an outlier for me. It looks like it had a steady value of around 130, 135, and it's kind of been going down. I don't know if I would buy this one. I mean, I try to stay away from these Laker rookies, because I've just been burned by them and I've seen what they do. I'd probably be a hold on this one. I don't think I'd be buying it, but I think I'd be a hold, because there's a good chance it goes up as we get closer to the playoffs. That would be what I would be eyeing, that time frame of selling. Shaquille O'Neal, 1992 Topps, number 4 on the list, down 20.3%. So this is a rookie card of his. Pop count of 2,037. Started the week at 995, and then latest sale of 721. It's been steadily stepping down, as you can see. Let's pull this one back 60 days, because of course this is I'm going to call it vintage card. If you want to call it something else, fine, but the guy's not playing anymore, so I just lump all those into vintage, legend, whatever. It ran up here at the beginning of the year. 60 days ago it was $400, and then it ran up to a high of $1,752, which I figured was just too damn high. And now it's run down to about $721. Boy, that one's come down a lot. This actually might be a time to buy this card, because you saw how high it went. Will it go back up there? mean, probably. So this seems to be on deep sale to me. I mean, I probably would have bought this one at 900. And I don't care if it goes down some because it's not a quick flip. This is something that I'm holding on to for probably a few years. Unless it goes up enough and I take my profits and I want to invest it in something else. I mean, everything I have is on the table to sell. If I have something in mind, strongly in mind, that I want to take the funds and put towards. Because then it's just like doing a trade. You know what I mean? 720. Damn it, I'd probably be a buyer on this one because that's $1,000 under where it was at. Pop count, and I think that might have been a little high, the 1750, because pop count is 2,000. So that's interesting. Let's pull it up on eBay. What do we see there? Let's go lowest. Let's go buy it now. We got to get up here to at least some hundreds. There's one for $9.99, our best offer. $8.49. Doesn't seem like anyone really wants to sell it for $700, and I don't blame them. So I probably won't put a link in the description for this one because I don't see one for you to get it. But if you can get it in the 700s, that seems like a pretty good buy to me. I mean, what was this one here? $8.55, and then that's $7. Boy, that's $7. Yeah, if you can get it in the 700s. Is there an auction going on? Let's go back to eBay real quick, and let's pull up the sold items, because sometimes it can take 24 hours for market movers to load these in. $8.59, $9.50, $900, $9.49, $8.99. These are the latest sales. $9.50 on February 25th. The latest sale would be, well, this one, but it's got best offer, so I don't know what it went for, and I'm not going to go to 130 and look it up. $8.60, right? $8.60 here on March 3rd, $9.50 also on March 3rd. So now I feel like, I mean, this card is on its way down, but $8.50? I mean, that's kind of like what the latest sale was. Boy, am I bugged. I mean, that's half of what it got up to. 50% discount. Like, granted, it was probably a little overvalued at $1,700. Let's go back here because I'm really thinking about this one. $8.50. Would I buy it at $8.50? Half I got to think about that hard. I feel like I probably would, but I'm not going to put a link in the description for it because I'd want to get it under $800. And maybe this guy here will take under $800. All right, I'll leave it up. I'll put a link for it in the description. You decide for yourself, obviously. I would want to get this card for $7.99 or less, because then I'd feel like, all right, I got it. You know, I know that, sure, it may go down below that in the short term, but it's going to go above that in not too long. And it's not something I'd be looking to quick flip. It's a Shaq rookie. I mean, he's a Hall of Famer, you know, one of the best to ever do it, for sure. Let's go to the next one on the list, number 5, Trae Young, his 2018 Donruss. That's a rookie card, down 18.2%. Let's see what the pop count here is. Pop count of 2188. What's up, Trae? First sale of the week was 177. Latest sale was 145. It just went down steadily. Let's pull this one back 60 days. And it's just been going down pretty much this whole time. I don't know if it's going to start turning back up because I don't know if the Hawks are going to make the playoffs, but I believe they are in the running. I think they're number 11 in the East right now. You know, number 7 and 10 get to play in to see who gets the 7 and 8 spot in the playoffs. So as long as they can stay in the hunt, I expect this to start turning around. Goodness, it's so cheap. 2,188. I still think Trae's a really good player. And actually, if I look at this overall, on the 26th of February, it was 128. And the lowest sale since then was the next day for 138, then a sale of 177, then 153, which I think the 177 is kind of an outlier, so cut that off. And then 153, then 145. So actually, I think this card's on the way up. It's just tricky because this outlier sale up here of 177. So let's pull this up on eBay, see what it's going for. Because I just see that. I see that, and it's just the time of year. You know, All-Star Game is today. I feel like this one is trending up and going to continue. It's at 145. Are there any best offers here to make? Burbank's got some best offer. Maybe you can even get it for even less than 145. But I feel like, what was the latest sale? 145. The sale before that was 153. The sale before that was 177. Although I'm going to kind of ignore that one. I think this card's actually on the way up. I think I'd be a buyer on this, and I'd be looking to flip it in about a month and a half. Take my profits and run. Go on, take your profits and run. All right, next on the list, Luca 2018 Prism Pink Ice, down 17%. This is going to be a pretty low pop count card. So let's look. Pop count of 585. Actually, thought it'd be even a little lower than that, but that's really low because the Prism base is 16,000. So this one started the week at 32.50, and then the latest sale was 26.96. I am scratching my head at this one because I've seen a trend of Luca stuff starting to go up, base stuff. So maybe the colored stuff hasn't caught up yet. I'm willing to bet if I go to eBay, I can't find it for under 3,000. Let's look, though. And what do we see? Do we see one under 3,000? No, we don't. Lowest we see is 31.95, and I actually think that's a pretty decent buy. As you can see, here was a sale of 3,025, 2,900, 2,970. This one here of 3,250. Low pop count card. It's like, this is one, like, if you're going to have a Luca rookie, I wouldn't be buying this one to quick flip. I mean, you might be able to. I mean, I could see this going to like 4,500 by the time the playoffs roll around. So I'll leave a link in the description for this one, because I think even the prices that it's at there, the low 3,000s, is a good buy. Because I think we're going to get ahead of the curve on this. Because I've been noticing basically all the Luca base stuff going up, starting to go up, showing the signs that, hey, here we are. And that makes sense because it's the right time of year. It's All-Star break. It's the second half of the season. The Mavs are in playoff contention. I think they're number 8 in the West right now, and they've been on a win streak of like 8-2. So they're getting their stuff together, and Luca's looked obviously amazing, triple doubles, 30 points all the time. And it's just, the hype on him is still the same, except for he just keeps kind of earning it more and more, and now he's going to get another shot at the playoffs, I think. And plus they're number 8 in the West, so they're going to have to play in, but I think they get in anyways. But if you want to sell it, you could sell it before the playoffs, and I think this card will be going around $4,500. So I'll leave a link in the description for this one. Because it just doesn't make sense to me that it went down this week. No sense, because if the bases are going up, it's just that some of the more rare colors are lagging. This card is lagging, apparently, to me. This is a pretty good find, in my opinion. Rui Hachimura, 2019 Mosaic, down 14.6% on the old 7-day week thingy. Let me get some coffee. Pop count of only 448. Yummy. Started the week at $41. This pop count is not going to change because no one's going to pay the money to even get this graded at PSA's new prices. Goodness. PSA, I haven't talked about it, but I mean, that price change, right? F that. What? Come on, man. So we just got to find a new way of the market's just going to evolve is what's going to happen. We're just going to have to evolve. Cards like this won't get sent in anymore. So that's why PSA probably did it in a big way. It's to stop cards like this from getting sent in. Granted, you can still send this in on like $20 value, but it'll take probably a year to get it back. So if you want to wait a year, go ahead. You can still go to PSA. But that's the reality of it, because no one's spending $100 getting this thing sent to PSA for regular. And that's just the way it is. So this card started the week at 41, end of the week at 35. I'm not buying. I don't even want to look at it. I'm not interested. Next, LeBron James 2019 Mosaic, down 13.4%. So another LeBron Lakers rookie. What's interesting is I saw LeBron cards on the top 10, I think, yesterday. So it's interesting to me that some of these are down and some of them are up. That's a pretty cool card. Pop count of 1546. Started the week at 52. Ended the week at 49. Had a high sale of 58. Oh, boy. Let's pull it back 30 days. Let's take a look. Let's see what we think. Buy, sell, hold. $47 a month ago. $49 today. I'm not buying. I'm not going to get involved in that. And that is not the end of the list. Kobe Bryant 1996 tops down 13%. Now this I'm interested in. I've been waiting for Kobe's to go on sale. Pop count of 2770. Started the week at about 7,000. Last sale was 6,200. Let's pull this one back 60 days. Because this is the Kobe. 60 days ago, you could have got this for about $4,500. Looks like it hit a high of a little over 10,000, and it's been going down ever since. The high was on the 11th of February. It's been going down ever since, and I've been waiting for it to get into the fives. And there we see one sold in the fives. Let's go to eBay and see if there's any for sale in the fives, because that's where I would want to buy it at. $67. This person may take the offer. I mean, they may take the offer of $5,900. These guys may take. I'm going to put this one as a link in the description for you to go check out. If you can make offers on these and get these for $59.99, I'd feel pretty good about that. I mean, the high, it's Kobe, first of all. He's still, next month he'll have his Hall of Fame induction. That's going to cause some buzz about him, for sure, even the lead up to that. And then, boy, the high on this one was over $10,000. You can't tell me this card isn't going to get back to over $10,000 again. You just can't tell me that. That's all I have to say. Like, you cannot tell me this card's not getting over $10,000 again. So for me to buy it with a 5 as the first digit, even if it's $5,999, that's a deal. Now, if you can't afford to, I don't know when it's going to get back up there. I don't think it's going to be crazy long. You know, at worst, you got to wait a year at worst, but I doubt it. I mean, maybe half a year at most, in my opinion. I can't guarantee anything, right? Disclaimer. I can't guarantee a damn thing. I'm just sharing with you my opinions. Even 60 days ago, before this stuff started running up, this card was about $4,500. And since it ran up so much to 10,000, this 4,500 would have been the floor. And since it ran up to 10,000, there's going to be a new floor, and I think the floor is going to be about 6,000. I think it's going to be about 6,000, because that's traditionally what you see. You'll see cards go down about 40%, cards like this. And when they have a big run up, they'll go down about 30 to 40%, and 6,000 is 40%. I mean, even when I'm looking at this, and I say 6,700. In reality, if I can get this for 6,200, I feel really good about it, because that's a 40% discount on Kobe effing Bryant. An argument for GOAT. He's a GOAT. He's one of the greatest of all time, no doubt about it. Probably, in the modern era, obviously top 3, Jordan, LeBron, Kobe. I'm not saying in that order. I say Jordan's first. LeBron and Kobe, you can debate if you want. But then there's other people like Wilt. I think Wilt's in the top 5, but I think that Kobe's in the top 5. And that's kind of part of what I do. I get involved with top 5, top 10 guys. By the way, this is something that I factor into the Delta Factor too. That's something that I talk about in there. And I dive deeper on these charts, showing you what I'm looking for and when, and I show you different examples of patterns that happen and stuff like that. And it's really valuable. Delta Factor, links in the description. Of course, Sports Card Society, if you want me to just email you good picks, just join, $12.99 a month. Plus, you get access to the private Discord, get to be part of that wonderful community. And there's a big difference in being in a private group as opposed to just a free Discord. Because free Discord, you got anyone and their mother in there just spouting stuff off, and they're just spouting hot air. In a community where people are actually paying to be there, they're serious. They're much more serious, and they're much more educated, and they're much more active. It's a much higher quality group, period. And remember, come on, Tomorrow I'm doing the drawing for this pack, this NFL Prism Cello pack. If you want to win, I'm going to draw it live on the channel. Go leave a review. There's only 32 people in there right now. I mean, pretty good odds of winning, for sure. I'll put a link to this Kobe in the description. Next, Steph Curry to end the list. His 2009 Upper Deck, down 11.4%. Interesting to me. I love buying Steph Curry rookies. I don't really like him with the college jersey. But in his case, he has so few rookie cards that these ones have to be much more relevant than, say, with Zion. Started the week at 2474, ended the week at 2275. Pop count of only 735. Let's pull this card back. 60 Dios. It's been overall doing nothing but going up, so now it's just correcting itself a little bit, which is interesting at the All-Star break. 60 days ago, this card was $810. It hit a high of $2,630. Wow. I've been talking about Steph Curry for a while, and I think his cards still just continue to go up. He's one of my favorite buys in all of basketball because I still think he's underpriced based off his accomplishments, his fan base, his people that, he's a very likable guy, and he's obviously very, very good. To me, he's kind of like, I didn't expect the Warriors to be in any kind of playoff contention, but he's just kind of carrying them on his back. It's amazing. So down here, 2275. Let's see what it's going for on eBay. I'm tempted. See, 2499, 2499, 3000, 2400, 2500, 3000 or best offer. So tempted. But I think I don't want to get it for under 2000. But I could be eating my words here in a bit. I don't know, because I don't know why it's going down. I think it just kind of went up. Because right here on the 17th of February, it was 1650. And then the 21st, it went to 2200. And then on the 24th, it went to 2600. And so over the past couple weeks, it has kind of corrected itself a bit, which you can expect to happen. So in reality, I'm probably dumb at not buying this, but 2400 is probably, damn it, I'll leave a link in the description because I feel like you probably want to take a look at that. Because I feel like 2400, it's that point of the season where these cards are just going to go up, in my opinion, in my experience, based on historical data. But that's the list. Get the Delta Factor. You'll be very happy you did. You're going to learn some stuff that's really going to help you gain a lot more profitable cards for real. And it's easy to understand stuff for the most part. There's a lot of charts looking at. If you like looking at some data and stuff like that, then yeah, you're really going to dig it. Sports Card Society, I mean, no brainer to me. I mean, when you got me doing all the research for you, like what you see me doing here, this is nothing. I dive in so much deeper to find these cards to recommend to my society. And by the way, if you like this Market Movers tool, I don't know how in the world people do sports card investing without it. I'll leave a link for it in the description. Use code SOCIETY for 20% off your first month or your first year. You got to have a tool like this. And again, the Sports Card Society, links in the description, SportsCardSociety.com, and join the giveaway. There's only 32 people in it right now. That is way less than I thought there would be. That is for sure. And, I'm going to give this away tomorrow. So be sure to leave a rating today, or at least by the time I make a video tomorrow. But in other words, today, because I make them in the morning. So get it done today, and you'll be in the contest. And I'll be drawing the winner live on the channel. That's what I got for you. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell, smash that like button, all that good stuff. Thank you for watching. Stay classy, Card Pack. You are awesome.